Good afternoon. My name is Andy Taylor and I'm a senior project manager with Red Rock Roofing. I am here at 6128 East 137th Avenue here in Thornton, Colorado. I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof. Normally I start these videos from the street down there so you can see the front of the home, but you can see the sign that's in the front yard and then my truck out front. First thing I want to detail with the use of this video is going to be the sand-like substance that you'll notice in the gutter system. This is known as granulose, and it's always the first indicator to wear and tear on the roof. So there is quite a bit in there. Now, next thing I want to detail is that the roof and shingle has definitely got quite a bit of age to it. So a lot of this silvering that you can see on the edges of this really shows its wear and tear. It's actually pretty crispy underneath and underfoot when I walk around. With that, I'm not finding any hail that's prevalent from this last storm that was here. What I am finding though is that the south facing slope, especially along with the ridge here, is missing roughly 40% of its granules on the south part of the roof. Here on the north facing side is not nearly as much, but the south facing slope is always the one that gets sun all year round. So a lot of this silvering that you can see is a lot worse on the south facing slope. With that, this spot here is missing 40% of its granules at the bottom of the shingle, and that is consistent across the entire roof back here. Now, if we were looking for hail, we'd be looking for something that was dark and whatnot. When you can see the fiberglass showing through there, this is really old. If it was considered hail at one time, it's gotten cancerous, and now it no longer looks like hail, but fiberglass showing on the edges of the shingles as well. So again, underfoot, very crispy. You can almost hear me taking out granules as I walk around. But these spots that are missing, 40% of its granules in the area. In my professional opinion, I do believe that this roof does need a replacement. It's probably only got, a while, maybe one more winter before this starts becoming a problem. And with all the silvering and fiberglass showing through, this can start to wick water, pull it into the system. The boot jacks up here are actually plastic boot jacks. And as you can see here, the rubber grommet that's on this is starting to split already as well. And when this plastic starts to raise, water can get under there from wind-driven rain. All these nail heads that are unexposed, well, they are exposed, have no silicone. Those would need to have silicone on them to pass any Colorado roof inspection, because water can get into that and migrate into other areas, create mold, things of that nature. So the boot jacks up here look like they could be the originals to it, but we use metal boot jacks now. This rubber is just not good, and actually as I push down on it, you can see the space that opens up right there in between. So again, Andy Taylor with Red Rock Roofing. I very much appreciate the opportunity to get out here, bring you up to speed. I couldn't give this a pass. I couldn't even do a couple of repairs up here to give this a 5-year cert in any way. The roof is just old and definitely needs to be replaced. And when you look at the neighbors like that, that's a brand new roof in the last couple of years. So thanks again. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I just wanted to take a moment to detail even the bottom that I'm seeing of the roof here. So there's headwall metals up there, and they're all curling and really just put over the top of shingles. So this needs a beauty course. One more row of shingles that's covering and hiding all these nail heads and exposed seams that are there. The roof, when done last, was done with a felt paper. This felt paper is now starting to come out from underneath the roof, and it really is easily rippable there, and that means at one point in time it's been wicking water. And on the north end side of this, you can even see that this valley stuff that they put in here, this thicker stuff, is really eroding. You can see that that's just really eroding. So I do believe that this roof does need to be replacement top to bottom.